Hello, people. This is once again your amazing, 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 gracious host. It's me, Mr. E. I'm here with a another gem of wisdom today, and today is going to be. I had a fight this weekend. Yeah, I had a for those who don't know, I'm taking boxing seriously. Not trying to be professional, but amateur boxing seriously. So yeah, I'm competing in amateur boxing now, and this past Saturday or yesterday. Technically, it's today, but I'm gonna upload this video Sunday. But yeah, this past Saturday, I had a fight, my first amateur fight, and it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. To be honest, it was a robbery. Honestly, like I literally I'm not even trying to be butthurt or anything, but I literally thought I won, and then come to the announcement of the winner, it was the opposite corner. Sucks, yes, but it was reassuring to have other coaches and other boxers coming up to me saying, "Yep, you won. You know, that was definitely a robbery. You won. You know, whoop de whoop whoop." But it's cool. Shit happens, man. You know, sometimes you win some, you lose some. It is what it is, bro. Regardless, we move. One thing I would say though is, well, the reason why I wanted to make this video is obviously an update, but here's what I learned through this whole fight or this whole ordeal. Number one, be uncomfortable. That like being in uncomfortable situations will show you who you really are. And this is why I fuck with boxing or any martial art in general, but I fuck with boxing the most because it's like there's number one, sparring in and of itself is uncomfortable because you know you're in there, you're getting your ass handed to you because chances are you are not the best. Or I mean, I'm not the best in my gym, in my boxing gym. Not even, you know, I'm not the worst, but I'm not the best. So yeah, I've been getting my ass handed to me week in, week out. Well, for the last 2 weeks because I started sparring 2 weeks ago, and it's a whole different kettle of fish when you're about to compete for real, and even like the situation. I mean, it's just uncomfortable in general. Like the amount of discomfort that you face, even in sparring and in competing alone, will show you who you are. And here's what I'm gonna say: if you find something uncomfortable, do it. Okay, maybe I should phrase that slightly better. But if you find if you're scared to do something or you find something uncomfortable to do, chances are you should probably do it because you will you will face yourself in a different, or you'll see yourself in a different light than you had you done it, had you not done it, sorry. And I'm thankful that I got to compete for the first time in my life at 27 years old in an amateur boxing contest. I'm thankful because it's really made me more aware of myself and what I can do and what I can achieve when I face my fears. I used to have such crippling anxiety and insecurity when I played basketball when I was younger. And now that I've stepped into the boxing ring, that has somewhat kind of disappeared now because it's like if you can step into the ring and face someone mano a mano, or you know, woman to woman, for my female listeners, there are none, but it's gonna grow soon. Watch this space. If you can step into the ring and face someone head on, you can be able to handle other challenges in life with ease and with confidence. I assure you, I honestly assure you, in front of a crowd as well that's been drinking, and especially in front of a hostile crowd or away crowd as well. Because yeah, by the way, my first competition was in front of a away crowd. If you can do that comfortably, you, or if you can do that, step up to the plate, you have my respect automatically, because it takes a different set of cojones, different set of balls to do that shit. And so I honestly learned something about myself today, and that was through that was through me putting myself through uncomfortable situations. So yeah, go get punched in the face, because that will make you really uncomfortable and that will teach you about yourself. Secondly is having this calm confidence. It's having this calm confidence. Actually, you know what? That's another one. It's having the ability to stay present. You see, if you're someone like me who's an introvert and who's oftentimes thinking, introspecting, thinking deeply, sometimes you may be so in your head that you forget what the present is. This goes back to to my last episode, just be and stay present. Sometimes you miss out on the present just by being so focused on the introspective. And that comes at a cost. I'm not saying introversion is bad, but what I am saying is that sometimes you need to be able to challenge your perspectives and remain present in the moment. And boxing or any other martial art is perfect for that. There's nothing like getting punched in the face that snaps you back into reality. I promise you, man, there's nothing like boxing that snaps you back into reality. And I am glad that I stepped in that ring. I remember at one point in the boxing, much respect to my opponent, but I remember one moment during the match, he managed to get a nice left hook in, and it didn't knock me out or anything, but it's because of my positioning. I stumbled a bit, and I was like, oh shit. And then you can just hear the crowd be like, yeah, come on. And that brought me back into the present. It's like, bro, don't listen to what, like, don't get in your head. Like, you have no time to get into your head and just be like, shit, he got me that hook. No, bro, there is another. If you don't pattern up and wake up again, another hook is coming, and that may be the last hook you see. you may not even see. And so boxing is a perfect way for me to just snap back into reality and stay in the present and stop being so much in my head, in a way. And it's really invigorating, because it's like, damn, like I really feel alive. And yeah, it's just amazing, man. It's just amazing to the fact that, you know, you can really, when you really step outside your comfort zone and you really take that step and you manage to stay present, life really does become a little less heavy, because a lot of the suffering happens within us. I can't remember who said this, and it's a well-known quote. It's a well-known quote that I want to... So yeah, Carl Jung said, we suffer more in our heads than we suffer more in reality. And after this match, that is absolutely true. We suffer way more in our heads than we suffer in reality. Don't get it twisted. There's certain people in reality that is just bleak, and I honestly, my prayers go out to them, and I really hope that things pick up. But a punch to the face really does make you snap into reality and makes you become more present. And you start to realize, like, damn, like, this isn't really stuff. I'm just in my head, like, I'm just tweaking. Sometimes you just need a punch to the face, man. Low key. And another lesson that I learned is it's not over until it's over. And this probably comes down to me losing the match in the first place. And honestly, coming into the third round, I thought I'd won. Like, I thought I was winning, literally. Like, even my corner was saying, yeah, right now I got you winning. But listen, this is his home turf. And if you don't fuck him up, excuse my language, if you don't fuck him up, the win may go to him. And and my coach was absolutely right in my corner. He was absolutely right, because this is another thing that amateur boxing taught me. You need to give every single bit of effort that you have to the last second. because it's not over until it's over. And this goes into life as well. It's never over until it's over. You know, I'm not going to say, you know, oh, you should never get comfortable and keep working, keep grinding. No, but what I'm trying to say is that you need to have a consistent output in what you're trying to do in this life and be better and become better. And it's not over until it's over. Always keep moving, always keep proving, and always keep, you know, showing up for yourself. Because I'm not going to lie, man, I thought I had him in the third quarter. I was a bit conservative with my energy. I left it, you know, I was a bit conservative with my energy. I was like, you know, keep him at bay, use my jab. But I was like, damn. When I heard when they made the announcement that he won, I was pissed. But it is what it is, man. Yeah. If there's anything you can take from this episode, is that, bro, or gals, go pick up a martial art, or go get serious about sport or hobby and compete, or at least to the point get good to the point where people can you know, get good to the point where you can be proficient at it enough. Because I assure you that, you know, it will unlock so many things about yourself that you never really thought was there until now. And so I just want to thank you guys. I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.